My name is Taylor. My business name is Hawks Fitness. Before I met Mike, I just started running ads out of nowhere. I had no idea what I was doing. I was at a past mentorship where ads was the goal. So I had no content. I had no relationship with people online. All I did was just made a little white background with my face and saying, hey, I can train you. And I just ran ads that way. So it was definitely not the best strategy for me. I lost a lot of money in the process. And I knew from there, I was just like, all right, I can't keep doing this because nothing is working. The ads are not working. I have no kind of content to show for it. And so that's kind of where I met Mike. And my business took off from there.
Amazing. And so where were you at per month monetarily before joining the program, Taylor?
I was like at 1,000 a month, like 1,200. So right underneath 2,000.
Gotcha. And only making 1,000 to 1,200 per month. What were some things you were unable to do in your life that you wish you could at that point?
Sometimes I couldn't buy the groceries that I needed. I was always looking at my bank account like, do I have enough to buy this online? Can I even buy this flight to go to Florida or just a vacation? I always was looking over my shoulder and not realizing, okay, when is my next payment going to be? So that was definitely a tough situation for me.
I think that's a tough situation for anybody. Did you have any doubts or fears before joining NextGenCEOs? And if so, what were they?
I had a lot of doubts because I just didn't want to continue on investing in another program, and I was not going to get the results that I know I needed to really have a better life. And so I had fear of the investment because it was 2 times the investment from my first program. So I was very skeptical. Like, is Mike going to work? Is he just like another program? I was spinning.
So I guess the follow-up to that then, Taylor, is what made you say yes anyway?
Ultimately, just how you talk to me and like how you talk to your client. You're very one-on-one. So I knew I could get in questions and any concerns that I had every day on you because you weren't like shipping me off to another coach. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. I had like 3 different coaches in my other program, but this program was just you and another coach. It was very one-on-one and very intimate. So I felt like it was personalized, even though we still have a set program with like the portal and everything, but I still felt more personal to you.
Awesome. That's great to hear. And that's obviously, like I said in the beginning, something I want to try to do is let's make this one-to-one. So you're actually learning from someone who's done it themselves, not someone who hires somebody that maybe did well through their program and never actually built anything real. Talking about your results, right? Like money aside for a second, or some things you've learned or big breakthroughs that you've had. What were your results throughout the program?
My results, I learned a lot about entrepreneurship, honestly, and how to really run a business. Definitely what helped me was how to actually piece together content so I can show exactly who my target audience is. Before, I was just posting random things on how I felt, and I was really trying to coach everyone, and essentially I didn't coach anybody. So I felt like this program really helped with targeting a specific niche for me, and content was a big one, how to reach people, and also how to set up payment plans and how to sell. I had no idea how to sell, and so just the different metrics and scripts and everything that you've taught me and how to move people through action has really been like the biggest help for me.
Hell yeah. And over the last few months, compared to what you invested, how much have you made? What was your return on investment?
It was at least $13K for sure on my return investment.
Amazing. And so what can you do in your life now that you're making $13K that you really couldn't before?
Travel. I could not travel as much as I wanted to because I was always in the gym having in-person clients, which I still love, but I was in the gym for like 8 hours, 9 hours a day. And now I have like freedom to open up my schedule more and really take off when I need to. So everything is based off of how I schedule and who I actually want to spend that energy with. So that's been a huge plus.
Oh yeah. What was the total ROI? Not like the number. What was the number I had said compared to like what you invested versus what you made? What was the return on investment multiple?
I want to say at least 2.5x.
Well, like kind of we talked about, right? If you put that money into the S&P 500, you're maybe getting a 5% return at this point. To have a 2.5x return on a big investment is not going to happen anywhere else unless somebody pumps Bitcoin, which we obviously don't want to rely on. So that is amazing. Now, Taylor, what would you tell someone who's watching this video right now? Maybe they've been burned through mentors in the past. Maybe they're stuck in this scarcity mindset, listening to all the videos online talking about how, online coaching is a scam, or maybe they're just on the fence about whether or not Next Gen CEOs and myself can help them get to where they want to be. What would you say to that person listening to this, sitting on the fence right now?
Definitely take that leap of faith. You never know what's going to happen, if it's going to be a positive or negative, if you just stay in that same stuck mindset of feeling like nothing's going to work. So definitely the difference between your program and others, you have a guarantee. I haven't seen anyone else fail yet, nor myself. So I would definitely say just go for it and take that leap.
I love it.